Hello and welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Kamal and I teach people how to become independent freight dispatcher. Perhaps you're interested in becoming an independent freight dispatcher. Maybe you are 95, wanted to do your own thing. Maybe you watched a couple of videos on YouTube. Maybe you saw some videos on TikTok, maybe Instagram, and you're interested in becoming an independent freight dispatcher. I decided to do a kind of behind the doors, think about like a demo video to show you around what we have for those people who are interested in becoming independent freight dispatchers. And I have most commonly asked questions. It's about 9 questions that I want to go over. You might have those questions, like where to start, how to start, what is dispatching, what's inside, how much should I pay, how long does it take? Those kind of questions are really, really important questions to go over. And I want to show you around like what we have for our paid members. Real quick, this is community-based training. The reason why I say this is because back in the days when I started teaching people, what I realized is that people need information in order to become an independent freight. Many students joined my coaching program, and then what we realized is that we were giving some support, supporting our students, but then the implementation part of it was kind of missing. So we then realized is not only the information, but people need implementation. And when we started doing implementation here and there, but then we realized that, hey, we need to do even better, meaning since this is a business opportunity and people go into this business to run their businesses, and we thought if the business is ongoing process, then obviously support should be ongoing process. Whenever students need help, there might be students coming in, they don't know anything about dispatching. We help them get up and running, but then when they started dispatching to a carrier, now they might have different types of questions, like now I have a carrier that I dispatch, I'm making money, but then how I can retain this customer, or how can I add more carriers like these? So basically a growth, maybe question like a scale type of questions. Based on those parameters in the KPIs, we realized that, or key points, we realized that, okay, we need to create a community-based training. What that means is that we have the training, and on top of that, we have coaching calls weekly where we do teach and then take questions so we can help move our students. But then we realize is that every step needs a motivation, meaning if you wanted to learn dispatching, you need to be motivated to learn dispatching. So then we give you the motivation, but then when it comes to implementation, we kind of lazy. We don't want to implement. It takes time. Well, obviously, yes, this is a business opportunity and it takes time. It takes energy, and you really want to be motivated and willing to do that. And we created what we called a target, or the goal for implementing. So if you implement, we will be helping you to get to the 10K level, meaning 10,000 per month business. We will help you get there fast, and we'll be there supporting every step of the way. And this is why we came up with this goal, and we help it also show people that it's very possible, that my students already did that. And I was ordering the trophies for my students, and many people like that. And this is what we have. We have the community, we have the support, we have the information. On top of that, we have the implementation. Now, even though you have this goal, but then, well, there is a biggest problem out there. Well, what is it? Well, I don't know how to get carriers. Not only we show you how to get carriers, we give you all the tools you need, all the websites, all the funnels, and all the emails and text messages. Yes, we built that, and it's like complete system that we give our students. On top of that, I give carriers to my students. What I mean by that, I'll show you. Well, yesterday, about 17 hours ago, I posted, I said, listen, there is a carrier in a box truck. They really wanted to get help immediately. And I posted, and some of my dispatchers said, hey, like, I'm ready to rock and roll. I have a load board. I have everything. Just send me over. And I sent over, and there you go. Corey says, about 13 hours ago, says, okay, Kamal, we just got off the phone with Rob and had a great conversation with him. I'm currently drawing up the carrier's agreement as we speak to send to him. I will be his dispatcher now. Thank you for the lead, sir. Well, absolutely. You're welcome. We do these. And on top of that, what we decided to do is creating a platform. We realized that, hey, listen, I really want to build a platform where I will be bringing carriers, and then our students will join that platform for free, and then we will charge the carriers so that the carriers pay us so that we train them and bring them to the platform so you guys can get the customers and get up and running with your business. So without further ado, let's dive in. And this is a community. This is where people asking questions. I have a cargo van question. I have a, let's say, business tax consultants question. And on top of that, we bring really awesome people, like industry leading people. One of them I'm bringing one of my friends. She's awesome. She's a business lawyer. On May 8th, I'm bringing a business lawyer so that my students get help, and it's absolutely free. And she's awesome. She knows the business ins and out, and then I really want them to be protected. I'm bringing people so that they can ask questions. We brought somebody from OTR Solutions, meaning factoring company. A lot of my students ask great questions. And then I brought people in the tax or the CPA or the bookkeeping. Think about CFO. So I brought that person, and then our students loved it, and I asked a lot of questions. Now I'm bringing business lawyers so that my students get asked questions, whatever the LLC questions might be. What about like protecting my business, the business structure, the right way of structuring it? And think about it, absolutely with the membership, it comes for free. And what we do is arranging these interviews for every month. That's the goal, to bring somebody every month. And I'm planning to bring somebody from a load board like DAT, somebody so that our students can ask questions, any type of questions, maybe more training. And then I will bring somebody, and then those people will be training my students so that they be a very pro what they're doing, so to speak. Right? So cool. You like it? This is awesome. Let's go. So this is a community part. This is where you come up here and ask whatever the questions you have 24/7, whenever, whatever, what questions you have, you just post here. Me and my moderators will be here asking questions. I live and breathe here. It doesn't matter. It's 2 a.m., 3 a.m. If I get a notification, I just take the questions. That's how we are different from other people who teach people. And again, there is a question with one of our students. They said, hey, I have this logo. Can you just give me any comments or any feedback? Well, actually, what I did is that I created an entire almost 6-minute video talking about what you can remove, what you can add, how we can make this logo professional. So hope you like it. This is what it is, right? Amazing people. And on top of that, what we do, we have a coaching calls every Wednesday. As you can see, every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern time. If you can't attend, then we have recordings. Recordings will go here. As you can see, Q&A recordings all be recorded and listed here, like 2024 recordings, and we also have 2023 recordings. Have a lot of training. They're amazing people. Some of the businesses here, they're making well over 100K. You can learn a lot of stuff just by watching these Q&As. It's an awesome resource. So then what we have is actually there is a start here. So when you join, you start with the video number 1, and it goes to welcome aboard. I will just personally welcoming you, then navigating how we can get help and support, coaching calls, what is it, what time, if I can attend, then where I can find my recordings, rewards and bonuses. Yes, I do have reward and bonuses, the roadmap, and I'm updating how they can get support. I'm adding more support to our students. So that is that. Once you finish here, you then jump on to learning the entire business. This is from week 1, and it actually goes to week 5, and then I have bonus materials and bonus training. For example, one of my students asked me a question, how I can get to, let's say, 30K or 50K per month, and then I'm just breaking down the entire business model, how you can structure it, how many carriers you want, how much you want to charge them, all that good stuff. So this is how we teach people based on the framework. This is the strategy, and this is a whole framework how we teach people how to become independent freight. I know there are some questions you might have, and we'll take maybe 2 to 3 minutes going over these questions. I think these questions are very important. These are the questions when people want to join and then they have these questions. So first one is, what qualifications or background do I need to start? You don't need to have any qualifications, no background needed. The only thing I need is just determine that you really wanted to do this and have a little bit of a motivation. That's it. This is the only thing that I wanted to focus, and until succeed, I won't give up. So if you have that type of mindset, you don't need any qualification, any background. The second question, how much can I earn as an independent freight dispatcher? It all depends, meaning what niche you wanted to pick, and I will be helping you picking that niche. And then let's say one truck can bring anywhere about $2,000 up to $3,000, or you can just say from $1,000 to $3,000 in between. That's per truck. To, let's say, dispatch about 5 trucks. I'm not going to say that it's easy, but it's doable. When you're starting out, it's about like 3 to 4 trucks. You can easily do it, and that's where the calculation comes up. Think about like averaging like 1,500 and then multiply by 4. This is how much you get working from home. Third one is, what does the job involve? It's a business opportunity. You will be starting your own business and running your business. And there's an entire module showing you like how to get step by step your LLC. And the day to day is, you need to have an internet, and you have to have your phone, and you have to have your computer. That's it. The question number 4, how long is the training and what does it involve? So this is a membership, and this is an ongoing process. If you get up and running within a month, you can cancel and then you move forward. So if you just like, hey, I need more support, as long as you pay the membership, you stay and get the support. So you have all the resources to succeed. And on top of that, I'm giving the carrier so that you can start dispatching. But that's basically it. So you have the information part of it, where we have pre-recorded videos. On top of it, we have weekly live coaching calls. If you can attend those, we have the recorded coaching calls available for you. Do I need any specific software or tool? You don't need any software, but tool will have what we call a load board platform. This is a platform where you will be finding loads and connecting those loads to a carrier. So we'll show you how to do that. What support is available after the course ends? When course it ends, it could be done within 2 days, within 3 days, within a week. Once the course is done, you have ongoing support. As long as you stay in the membership, you have the live training. On top of that, you have me on board and then my team members, and you have the community. As you saw at the beginning of the video, we're really active. We take questions within a couple of minutes. So that is an ongoing process. As long as you stay, you get the support. What are the legal or regulatory requirements? The only thing you need is your LLC. It's actually structuring your LLC, applying for your LLC, and then we'll show you the rest, what you need in terms of like what type of business license. It depends on the state. If you're out of state, you need to have a registered agent, and we'll be showing you, teaching you how to do that. But the legal requirement for now is the LLC. The contracts and agreements and everything, will give it to you. How is this course different from others? Well, to think about this way, if the mentor or the coach has its own experience, I was a carrier myself, and I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy my equipment, 4 trucks, 4 trailers, and I dispatch my trucks. I also dispatch other owners, meaning owner-operators. I've done it. So I have my own experience. That means you can't compare me to other people because they might have less experience or more experience than I have, but every teacher or mentor or coach, they're unique in their way. I'm unique in my way. I developed the framework that works. I tested over 20,000 students all over the world, and I have the secret code that works, and that's it. Well, and the second thing, like 99% of the people out there online teaching is just information. I have information and implementation, and on top of that, I give carriers. So I do the marketing myself. Yes, me and my team, we do marketing, we get carriers, and we send them your way. This is how we're different from other people. And why is that? Why we do that? Because I don't want you to say that I'm missing this, I'm missing that. We already knocked those objections already. So you can't say that I don't have this, I don't have that. The only thing is left is implementation. If you implement, you take actions, that's it. That's what we want from you. And then the last one, can I do this job remotely? Yes, that's the name comes from, the independent freight dispatching. That means you can be any part of the world and you can start this dispatching business and you can be dispatching from anywhere. Basically from home, from office, anywhere you want. So this is what it is. That's it from me. So if you're interested, the only thing is left, take action. I'll see you on the other side.